Hello and welcome back to the Miami Dolphins franchise here on Madden 21. Today we have our fourth straight divisional game to open the season against the 0-3 New York Jets. We are currently 1-2 on the season with both of our losses coming against the New England Patriots. We lost last week to them after losing in week 1, and we'll look to get back on track today and get back to 500. The Jets have struggled, and so has our offense so far in this season and series as a whole. But it will be the Jets offense who takes the field to start off. Sam Darnold is the quarterback. He's only completing 54% of his passes and has been sacked 11 times so far in this season. There's a 5-yard reception for Greg Olsen. He's been pretty effective so far, not a great yards per catch, but still is a great possession receiver. They'll throw underneath for Braxton Berrios, who reaches out and gets the first down. He was hit by Darren Lee. Twin tight end for the Jets as Darnold will throw. He moves in the pocket a little erratic, and he will go down. It's Shaq Lawson off the right edge as he gets in there. This is a major weakness for the Jets in terms of protecting Darnold in the passing game. Now a throw outside. Great coverage by Xavier Howard to force the incompletion. Our offense will take the field led by Tua Tagovailoa. He has twice as many interceptions as touchdowns so far, and our offense has really struggled so far in this season, and we won't have Gus Edwards or Devontae Parker. Parker was injured last week and will not be playing today, and we're going to be relying on Tony Pollard to be our number one back, along with some help from Peyton Barber, who was signed recently, as he gets a good game there of 10 yards as we're inside of Jets territory. Damiere Byrd will come in motion, actually make that Melvin southward, and on the jet sweep, he gets some room to run, takes a punishing hit, but picks up 16 or 17 yards and shows off the speed there. First down and 10, here's Tony Pollard. There's some nice powers. He picks up 5 yards, 3 carries for 14 yards in this drive. Sticking with the split backfield, Tua will throw quickly out wide. He's got Tony Pollard. He makes a move and gets inside of the 10-yard line, a 17-yard gain. Southward is split out wide to the right, and they're going to throw it to him. Nice move, and he gets into the end zone. A great play there. One of the best starts for this team so far in the season, and a great start for Melvin Southward, the rookie receiver. Back on offense, here's Le'Veon Bell. He breaks a tackle and gets a good gain up to the 43-yard line, an 18-yard gain. Greg Olsen in at tight end, as it'll be Darnold to the air. He looks that way underneath for a couple, as it'll be third down and around 7 upcoming. 3 wide set from the shotgun. Bell is the back. They throw. It's Olsen once again. Van Noy can't bring him down, and Bobby McCain does tackle him, but a strong start to this drive by the Jets. And now it will be a play action for Darnold. He surveys down the field, looks to the end zone. He's got his man. It's Greg Olsen once again. He's been very involved so far today and has a 35-yard touchdown to tie this game up at 7. We saw Melvin Southward step up on the first drive. We're going to need a lot of our different receivers to step up with no Devontae Parker. Doesn't hurt if our run game can be good like that as well. Now a pitch as it goes to Damiere Byrd, and he's into the open field, and this is where his speed is effective. He'll take it all the way for a 65-yard touchdown. An excellent play call. I really like how they pitched the ball to Damiere Byrd there, and a quick score there puts us back up 14-7. Greg Olsen has been the main offensive weapon so far, as that's around his 5th catch, I believe. Herndon comes in motion in the I formation. They give it to Bell. He doesn't have that same burst he once has, but does pick up 6 yards there, as he's averaging over 5 yards per attempt so far today. Back to Bell in the ground game. He's brought down by Jerome Baker, and Jamison Crowder is shaken up, so they'll have to reach into the reserves for their wide receivers. Throw underneath, here's Braxton Berrios. He's got the reception close to the first down marker and is just shy, so it'll be third down and inches upcoming. Single back set. They give it to Bell, who gets the first down as he's brought down by Christian Wilkins. You can see Tony Pollard coming over to Tua. They're really happy with their offensive performance so far. A throw outside and a catch to the 28-yard line as it was Noah Igbenogany in coverage. A bunch set to the right, they'll pitch it to Bell, and Baker can't bring him down, still going as Bell gets a 9-yard gain out of what looked to be maybe a loss there. I formation, twin tight end, they're going to go power. Here's Bell inside of the 10-yard line and down at the 8. One thing to note is Matt Patricia is now the head coach of the Jets after they let go of Adam Gase. Throw outside, here's Olsen. He's got his second touchdown already in today's game. He has been heavily involved so far, and the veteran tight end has made the most of it. We'll go empty on 2nd down and 10 as we take back over. Throw outside, it's Gesicki and nowhere to go. Great tackling there by Brian Poole. That'll bring up 3rd down and 12. We have Bird in the slot. And Tua will throw underneath for Southward, who's got his 3rd catch, as this one goes for 7 yards. A 5-for-5 start for Tua Tagovailoa. So 1st down and 10 after the Jets get the stop. And it'll be Bell nowhere to go. He loses a yard, but he's been very involved so far in this first half with 12 carries. Him and Greg Olsen have made up the majority of this offense. They'll go back to Olsen once again on 3rd down, but he has no room to run. Great open field tackle by Noah Igbenogany. We'll open our next drive in the pistol as here's Tony Pollard. He finds a hole and bursts through it as he's inside of Jets territory. His 5th carry averaging almost 7 yards per attempt. Pollard is the back. We go play action. Great job picking up the blitz. It's deflected in the air and nearly intercepted. And now it'll be 3rd down and 10. We'll go empty as Tua's going to take another shot, and he's got his man this time. It's Mike Gesicki who makes the tough contested catch to the 15-yard line, a 34-yard reception. Bronson Recksteiner in the game. He's been in the game a good bit so far. And now a throw off the play action into the end zone. A dime to Demir Bird as we are off to a great start on offense. And now it's going to be up to our defense to get some stops and maybe force a turnover. Quick throw to Braxton Berrios, Marquise Boykin, and Byron Jones in coverage. 2nd down and 10 down with Jamison Crowder's back in the game. They throw to Greg Olsen, who really seems to be the security blanket for Sam Darnold and has been heavily involved in this first half. Not what I was expecting, but they don't have a ton of talent at wide receiver, so it shouldn't be too much of a surprise, I guess. Twin tight end as Crowder comes in motion. Darnold drops back, surveys the field, and will throw out into the flats. He's got his tight end Herndon. It's a 7-yard gain. Now they'll go to the ground game as it's Le'Veon Bell on the carry. He picks up 7 yards. 1st down and 15 after a false start. Receiver comes in motion for Darnold. He throws out wide. He's got Olsen as Bobby McCain was beaten coverage. There's also a size mismatch there for sure. Olsen will move in motion as they're just getting him involved in a bunch of different ways. Blocking there, but Tayshawn Stingley, the rookie nose tackle, breaks through for the tackle for loss. 3rd down and 6. Darnold's going to throw, trying to get some pressure on him. He moves in the pocket, finally gets rid of the football, and he's got it to Olsen to the 8-yard line. Great job by Darnold recognizing the pressure was finally getting there and getting rid of the football. The Jets are going to go for it. They give it to Bell. He gets the 1st down and more inside of the 5-yard line, and it'll be goal to go with 1:30 left. Now they give it to Bell once again. He gets into the end zone untouched and uncontested. Great blocking there by the Jets. So we will head into halftime. It's been a very close game so far, but our offense has looked outstanding. The best they've looked by far this year with 10.6 yards per play. We've ran the ball well. We've thrown the ball well. And now we'll take a quick look around the NFL. We have a game in Atlanta between the 3-0 Patriots and the Falcons, and then the undefeated Cowboys are currently trailing at the half against the Kansas City Chiefs. Tony Pollard will get the handoff to start off this second half as he picks up 5 yards. That's his 6th carry. He didn't get one for the final little bit of the first half. Myles Gaskin in the game. They go play action to dump it down to Gesicki, who gets some good yardage after the catch, a 13-yard gain. 3 wide as Pollard's back in the game. He gets the handoff inside of Jets territory down to around the 47-yard line. Will work from the midfield logo. Throw, a tight window, and great coverage by Brian Poole on Demir Bird. 4th down and 3. We'll get aggressive, going for it, and that'll result in a 3-yard loss, trying to catch the Jets off guard and be aggressive in a game in which our defense has struggled to slow down the Jets offense. Instead, the Jets will take back over after the 4th down stop and hand it off to Jamison Crowder. 3rd down and 3. Here's Le'Veon Bell. Stingley meets him, and it'll be Christian Wilkins who comes up with the stop and forced the Jets to punt the ball away. We ran the ball very well in that first half, something we struggled to do so far in this season, but there's a great move by Tony Pollard. He is so elusive and electric when he gets into the open field. Twin tight end as Tua's going to throw it. He gets it outside to Pollard, and he's into the open field, makes a move, and gets down to the 38-yard line. No one covers him on the wheel route, and that results in a long gain as we near 300 yards of total offense. Fake it to Pollard now, looking downfield. Tua's going to take a shot, looking for Melvin Southward, and triple or quadruple coverage. A poor decision there. We'll go 4 wide as Tua's going to throw it. Tight window and behind Southward, but the only area that ball could be put, and Southward is not able to bring it in. Now a 55-yard field goal attempt. It is up, and Jason Sanders nails it through, and we retake the lead 24-21. They'll start off this drive, and nowhere to go for Le'Veon Bell. Darren Lee breaks into the backfield. 3rd down and 10. Trips to the left. Quick throw. Here's Olsen. He breaks one, but can't get away from Darren Lee, who stops this drive pretty much by himself with 2 great plays. And Tua will come back on the field. He started off very strong. A slower start since then. He's been taking more shots downfield though. Tua surveys the field, tries to step up, and goes right into the arms of Quinnen Williams. And it'll be 3rd down and 13 upcoming. Southward in the slot as Tua's going to throw. He's got his man Demir Bird, who hangs on close to the 1st down marker, and the refs do give it to him, so that will move the sticks. 2nd down and 10 as Tua throws once more, and he's got Gesicki for 7 yards. I like the aggressiveness that the offense is showing today, going forward on 4th down, throwing the ball a little more on 1st down and 2nd down. As on 3rd down, though, Tua is hit as he throws. No one gets open downfield, and it'll be a stop forced by the Jets defense. Darnold back on the field, wide open. It's Jamison Crowder, as that was a zone cover call, and Crowder just exploits a massive hole in it. Darnold, another quick throw as he goes back to Crowder once more, this time for 5 yards. And if they keep hitting on these short passes, they should be able to work their way down the field pretty successfully. Bell goes outside, gets too close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down by Boykin, and that will move the chains. Darnold throws underneath. Nice move there, as there's a 1st down reception for around 12 yards. Bell is the back with Crowder in the slot as they throw. It's a catch for Le'Veon Bell out of the backfield. Jerome Baker beaten in coverage. 2 down linemen on 2nd down and 5. Throw and catch for Crowder. He's been more involved in this second half. 24 for 27 for Sam Darnold. He has been very efficient. He was only completing 54% of his passes coming into today, and that is a great completion percentage to definitely bring up that number. A split backfield for the Jets. It'll be Darnold working from the pocket, throws outside, goes up, and a great play by Xavier Howard to knock it away. And now the Jets will attempt the field goal. It's a 27-yarder, and it is an easy one, as there is a flag down though, and it'll be running into the kicker on Emmanuel Agba. Wouldn't be enough for the 1st down, so they would just let the field goal stand and decline the penalty. A throw in nearly intercepted by Avery Williamson, as Tua appeared to never even see him. 3rd down and 10. Tagovailoa will throw. He's got a man. It's Gaskin. He's seen his role dramatically decrease, but comes up with a critical 17-yard reception there. It'll be Melvin Southward who comes in motion, and he'll get the reception, cuts upfield, and gets to the 49-yard line. as Tua is at 165 with 2 touchdowns so far today with 8 minutes remaining. Now a throw wide open, a great job off the release by Preston Williams for the reception down to the 33-yard line, as that's his first catch on today's game. Now we'll go back to the ground game. Good vision to cut back to the hole for Pollard as he picks up around 3 yards. Now Damiere Byrd will come in motion. They fake it to him, and Tua will look downfield. He's got a man. It's Mike Gesicki for the reception. An 11-yard gain. We saw that work very well in week 1. A little more conservative, not hitting for a touchdown there. Man goes in motion as Pollard stiff arms a defender and is brought down by Damon Harrison. It will get us to the 13-yard line. Peyton Barber is the back as he checks in for the first time in a while and picks up around 4 or 5 yards, and it'll be 3rd down and 2. A condensed set. Barber is the back, and he picks up the first down just as all the Jets were converging on him. So 1st down and goal. Barber once again. He takes it straight up the middle for the 3rd straight play and gets us down to the 1-yard line. Now to be Tony Pollard who checks in, and they give it to him. He powers through the nose tackle and gets into the end zone as Damon Harrison is shaken up on that play. The Dolphins retake the lead 31-24 with 3 minutes left in today's game. A throw underneath for Braxton Berrios, and it'll be 3rd down and 4 upcoming. Malik Jackson is the nose tackle as it'll be a throw, and the pressure gets there as Darnold will go down. Shaq Lawson comes in off the edge and makes an outstanding play, and we have reached the 2-minute warning, and the Jets will go for it on 4th down and 14. Not trusting their defense, a quick throw, nowhere to go for Olsen. He gets 1 yard, and our defense comes up huge. Byron Jones makes the tackle. Don't really understand that play call by the Jets, as now our offense is back on the field. What a spin move as Tony Pollard breaks free for 13 yards, and the Jets will use their first timeout. That's why we went out and traded for him, because he can make plays like that. The Jets will use another timeout. They have 1 left with 1:46 left. Here's Peyton Barber on 2nd down and goal, and the Jets will use they won't use a timeout as there is a flag down for holding, and that will back us up. Mike Gesicki is called. 2nd down and goal. Barber is the back. He gets the handoff, picks up 2 yards, and now the Jets will use their final timeout. 3rd down and goal. Here's Barber. He finds a hole, gets inside of the 5 and down to the 2, and now we have a decision to make, and it's an easy one as Jason Sanders will come on for the field goal attempt. The kick is good with under a minute left. It's now a 2-score game. Greg Olsen had a super strong start. Since then, only 3 catches for 12 yards. Nowhere to go as Christian Wilkins gets there almost immediately for the sack. 15 seconds left. Darnold will throw up the seam. He's got Jamison Crowder to the 46-yard line. The clock will continue to run and will hit triple zeros as we get the victory by 10 points and move to 2-2 on the season. Our offense was the story of today's game. We ran the ball well, making big plays there and making plays in the passing game as well. Tua only had 194 through the air, but completed 65% of his passes and had 2 touchdowns. Peyton Barber ran the ball well, along with Tony Pollard, who made some explosive plays. We didn't have a ton of big passing plays down the field, but I thought we did enough in that area. As you can see, we had a ton of tackles for Noah Igbenogany, Jerome Baker, and Darren Lee. We will move forward, though, as we have our 5th straight divisional game and the last one for a while against the Buffalo Bills. We beat them in week 2 as they dominated us for the most part, but turnovers were the big difference maker, and still no Tre'Davious White, no Devontae Parker for us this time, as that will definitely be something to keep an eye on and see if their reserve defensive backs can come up and make plays, or if our reserve wide receivers can make plays. Mike Gesicki is our leading receiver in terms of yardage. Tony Pollard leads us in receptions, as Damiere Byrd is only averaging 5.8 yards per reception. Definitely want to see better numbers from him, but Jerome Baker leads us in tackles with 68, and then 2.5 sacks for Christian Wilkins, and Shaq Lawson had his first 2 sacks today. One move that we will be making as we're going to be promoting Anthony Irving to starter over Emmanuel Ogbah. I've liked what I've seen from Anthony Irving, and Ogbah's gotten off to somewhat of a slow start, and I want to see the young man play and get on the field in more variety of ways and get more snaps. But I hope you did enjoy today's game. If you did, please leave a like down below. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any more of the Miami Dolphins franchise. And comment down below which players impressed you the most in today's game. But I will see you next time as we're on the road this time for a game against the Buffalo Bills in Week 5. Have a great rest of your day.